They were taking a video and the lights would not come back on. The phone turned off. All the girls could hear them screaming from the locker room. Obviously, I'm going for monkeyfish.
Do I have a choice?
No. I stole it.
Okay. Old pendulous breast herself.
Chase you through a cave. I know you do outside.
And we're going to talk about how wrong you are after this.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to Monsters Lounge. I'm Jeni.
And I'm Tressa. Wow.
You sure are.
Yikes,
That came in a little delayed. Oh, did it?
No, I think
surprising
that yours was delayed and I'm delayed because my connection sucks. But okay.
Oh, that might be why you're pixelated. This is going to be really rough for me because I do so many things based off of your facial expression. So this is gonna be very difficult. Very difficult. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Anything new this week, Steve?
You know what? There is something new. And I'm super excited about it. And I kind of briefly mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. But this is very exciting for me because it deals with one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. They have so it's a Lazarus species, right? It has not yet been declared as such, but that is a species that has been declared extinct and then has come back, right? So they haven't.
Of Lazarus, yeah.
Yeah. So they haven't officially confirmed it, but there is something called the Javan tiger, which is a species of tiger in Java, oddly enough. In Indonesia. It's a smaller form of tiger. And in 2019, there were some sightings. And more recently, there was a strand of hair recovered from an encounter. And it is a genetic match from a Javan tiger pelt from 1930 that was kept at a museum. So pretty sure these things are wandering around still, which is great.
It was cheating? I don't know. I used strand of hair.
Yes, it was cheating. Yes, it was cheating. The Javan tiger wife found a strand of hair on the collar.
No.
Spill
all the tea.
Oh my gosh! Which I don't know what I don't know what I find the strangest part. The fact that this tiger got so mad about the cheating, or the fact that he was wearing a shirt to garner a strand of hair. Yeah.
And where did they get that tiger lipstick that was smeared all over the collar? That's weird.
That is the question. Also, now all I'm thinking about is tigers and button-up shirts, and it makes me real happy.
Little ties.
Yeah. One of them's an accountant. Off to work, dear. One's like, have fun with the numbers. You're great.
That's right.
Tony.
Oh, because he's a tiger? I get it.
Yeah.
Did you send me a picture of it?
I did send you a picture of it. Please place the picture on the screen. And that is a photo from from the 1930s, I believe. But it's a smaller tiger, smaller stripes, and I guess the head was smaller as well.
That seems like a lot of judgment.
So generally it was smaller, like I've said 15 times already. Just to reiterate, it was a smaller tiger.
So it's just a little bit bigger than regular tiger? Wait, I'm confused. What is it again?
Oh, I think we've gone over small versus big before. Small is when it is less than. Big is when it is more than.
When did it go extinct, supposedly?
The 1980s. The last
Oh.
sighting was from the 80s.
I didn't go extinct. Just because they haven't seen it since the 80s, it's fine.
Yeah. So it's
That's
not that
barely even
great.
extinct.
Yeah, it's not that great of a leap of time, but it's still every single time one of these species comes to the attention of the public, I'm super excited because that just means so many things can be wandering around out there that we don't see.
Yay, things wandering around.
I like it when animals wander around that we have no idea. Anything new with you, Tressa?
No, as I don't have anything interesting to say, but last week we didn't do a show because I got a tooth pulled last Monday, and it sucked, and it still sucks. And sorry, everybody, that's on me, but it was gross, and I hated it. That's it.
I did like that you found the time to take a picture of yourself and post that. That was nice.
A picture of me from like the 1940s. So
right.
It's an older picture.
It's the first tooth you had pulled.
I was about 7. Yeah.
Yeah. Little known fact, you are ancient.
That's right. I am roughly that old. I don't do math.
Carry the 1.
243. Does that sound right?
That does sound right. That does sound right. Because I'm pretty sure that's how many cupcakes we had at your birthday party last year.
That's right. And I only buy enough cupcakes for the years I've lived.
Right.
Period. Every event.
Every single event that we ever have. The exact number of cupcakes.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. Listen, away from the cupcake discussion. I know. I'm donning my glasses because we have more stories from Paranormal Reddit.
Whoopee!
Those are my air horn noises.
Let me get my assets out so you don't have to be alone when you do that.
Yes, please. Thank you so much.
Okay, it was a bit delayed, but hey, the point still stands. Rabbit Paranormal Stories, let's go!
Yes. All right. So this first one is from about a month ago, and it is entitled, I lived in a house on a burial ground. This is what I saw.
I don't like that.
Which part?
I feel like it's a trope that's kind of colonizery. Like
you're making the assumption that wait, no, what assumption are you making here? What are we going with?
A burial ground?
Okay.
It just feels like, oh, I saw a movie once that had an ancient Indian burial ground and there were ghosts. And so obviously my house had to be haunted too, because I also heard once that my house was built on a burial ground, but I haven't actually looked into it at all. And also it just feels yucky. I don't know. Continue.
When I was a child, I lived in a house in the West Midlands, UK.
Oh, like the UK weren't colonizers. Come on. They were like the head of all. Okay, point taken.
I was the only child to a single parent. Me and my mother moved into a property that was seriously haunted. I only recently found out about the burial ground, which explains all the odd experience that we had there. I'll start with what I saw in this house and then move on to what my family experienced, which ultimately led us to moving into my grandparents. As a child, I remember multiple occasions where I would not want to enter a cupboard that my toys were kept in, which was under the stairs. That seems natural to me. I always used to see a child hiding in there and never wanted to look at me, and in my memories, I couldn't see their face. I was petrified to get my own toys out of the cupboard and always made my mother, who was also hesitant too.
So they got a little Harry Potter in their house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm afraid of witches. Grow up.
Yeah, right? Which is weird because the next sentence is, we did have a wizard that lived under the stairs.
Damn it! This keeps happening.
Okay. The scratching sounds around the room like someone was moving heavy furniture but traveling up and down the ceiling and walls. There is no crawl space between the walls. Okay, the second one was people watching me while I tried to sleep. The scariest experience happened on numerous occasions. I was at the bottom of the stairs looking up, and two adult heads would pop around the corner, dark, misty type of faces, calling me up the stairs like they wanted me to be alone up there. Now we get to my family's experiences. People crawling out of the wardrobe. So also the gateway to Narnia, apparently.
Yeah.
So
Did it have goat legs, these people?
remarkably enough, it did.
See, it is Narnia.
Mm-hmm.
Turkish delight, that's all.
Yeah. Oh, this one. A man and a woman staring at my mom's friend. The male seemed very angry, and the woman was trying to pull the skin off her face.
Whose face? The woman who was staring, or the woman?
No,
who
the
was
woman.
the mom's
yeah,
friend.
The woman who was staring. The apparent apparition. Decorations that hung from the ceiling, uncontrollably spinning and then stopping when told to. My mother used to always sense something following her around the house. My battery-powered toys randomly coming on and then stopping when someone walked in the room. My mother had a priest and a medium come check out the house and bless it, and was told that the man was full of hate and the woman wasn't evil but wasn't happy. Well, clearly.
Listen, she's got a little condition where she just wants to pick at her skin, and it just went overboard. She's not angry.
Right. Just a lot of meth.
Yeah. Ugh.
Ugh. Let's see. My mother also received a call from an unknown number in the middle of the night at 4 a.m. She described the caller as neither male nor female, just a voice. The voice sounded like gurgling, cracking to start with, but then started asking her how her child was, then gurgling, then hung up. My mother, yeah.
Oh, don't talk about the kids. Come on.
Seriously. My mother was unable to call the number back, and she rushed to my room to find me suffocating in my quilt.
What?
It seems like we really buried the lead on that. Like maybe the ghost trying to murder me should have popped up a little bit before now.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been one of the first things that I had said about it. Hey, we heard some stuff and saw Captain Harry Potter. I gave him a title, it's fine.
Like how
But
he's
also-
the captain.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that, but I feel it fits.
Mhm.
But also, he was trying to suffocate me and kill me.
Right.
That is the definition of burying the lead.
Yeah. Okay. The medium had also said that there's good spirits trying to stop the bad in the house.
Wait, and I feel like that's what the phone call was. It might
Oh,
have
that would make
sounded
sense,
super
right?
Scary.
Yeah.
Right. Like it may have sounded super scary because the whatever it was doesn't know how to give a calming voice. But
is unfamiliar with phone etiquette.
right. She had a little cold, had a little bit of phlegm going on.
I remember when my
still-
mom had to teach me not to gurgle on the phone. Honey, people don't want to hear that.
That sounds wrong. But it's great. I sound like Kermit. It's great.
I do love sounding like Kermit.
Yeah.
Okay. We recently found out that the house was built on a burial and apparently next to an old hospital that was demolished that also helped children,
Eek.
which I guess explains the child. Overall, everyone who stayed for a night or a few days at a time felt off and saw things. This was 2003, and ever since the house is consistently on the market. Apparently, the medium said the spirits were passing between buildings. It was a semi-detached house. Just wondering if anyone knows what this means. Just
Hey,
wondering.
my entire family and myself were terrorized by unknown entities. What's that about, guys? Shrug.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now we do have some interesting responses. One of them is, thanks so much for sharing. I have a friend who is doing some low-key investigating stuff around Midlands. And so it's a more common occurrence, apparently. Yeah, let's see. I had a very similar experience in my childhood. Also, UK, the Wigan area, very old house. I think like 1600s. Had an overwhelming sense of presence suddenly appearing, being watched while I slept, and also terrified of my cupboard. Lights switching on and off. Heavy and dark. So, I like all of it.
So yeah, I was haunted, and despite the rambling that I did before the story, yeah.
Wow.
The hospital, like back, if it's a super old hospital from like 100+ years ago, they're just throwing bodies out the window. They don't have an actual graveyard. They're just like, what are we gonna do?
I'm sorry. That just registered. It just registered that you just declared that hospitals at that point in time just hucked bodies out the window.
That's where the pit was. What else are you gonna do?
Oh man. Too bad, tiger in a button-up shirt. You've now been replaced by a hospital hanging bodies out the window.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, at some point they started to build chutes so they could just put them down chutes. I'm not even joking about that. But before they had the chutes,
worst game of shooting ladders ever.
Or the funnest. Come on. Let's go.
Okay. So in reality, this particular area, I did look it up, and it's very common for burial grounds to be disturbed in order to build new housing. I guess there is somewhat of a housing need and has been for a while. So if a cemetery or burial area was of any faith, as long as it was like consecrated and deemed a burial area, they would leave it alone or they would move it. But anything that was just like paupers' graves or something else, they would just pave over and just build right on top.
That means like, okay, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
They would just pave over on top if it was, they didn't know about it, or if they knew about it, no, it wasn't like.
Both. If it was deemed like not important at the time, or if they didn't even realize that it was there, which happened apparently. So
That's cool and fun.
Yeah, they're in the middle of, or we're in the middle of, like last year, they had discovered a huge burial plot with a lot of bodies in it, and they were in the process of moving that. So
yeah, I feel like everything archaeologically that I hear about the UK, it's like, oh, we found all these bones underneath this place, and now we got to do a whole thing. And just do a little radar scan before you start building. How about that?
Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty terrifying. Either way, I don't like any of it. I don't like any of these ideas. Just
I mean, I'm not even talking about like ghosts and spiritually. I'm just, you know what? I feel like burying the dead is a weird practice regardless, but at least
Oh,
respect the
absolutely.
friggin' bones. Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing? Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. And this one I kind of wanted to see what kind of reaction we get either from in the chat or if anybody would actually reach out and on our social media or email or anything and let us know their stories from playing this game. And also I wanted to hear yours. So did anyone, this is a paranormal question, right? Did anyone ever play the game Bloody Mary as a kid and actually have something happen to them? I was always terrified to do it, but I've heard a few stories from other people. The most bizarre was my third grade teacher. The woman was a saint.
Wait. Hold up. Hold up.
Mhm.
Okay, class, graders. Let me tell you about this terrifying incident that happened that is all right. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no. It seems totally reasonable. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I walked I walked into her classroom covered in insect bites and malnourished because of my abusive home life. She would let me stay after class every day, eat up all the special snacks, and feed the pet lizards to get me away from my situation. Ended up calling CPS, getting me removed. But anyway, but whatever.
Anyway,
I remember talking about the Bloody Mary myth with her, and she told me as a kid she did the ritual and was scratched across the face to the point of drawing blood. It would be
what?
just a very strange thing to lie about to an abused kid, but that story always stuck with me because of how serious she sounded. I don't know if it's possible to conjure up something, whether it's Bloody Mary or not, by chanting into a mirror, but I still won't do it to this day. I know the whole idea sounds like bull, and I agree, but this one memory always stuck with me.
Okay. First off, yeah, super weird story to tell an abused kid. What?
Yeah.
What?
It's horrible. It's horrible.
What are you
It's
doing?
horrible.
Call the
Yeah.
CPS on yourself. What are you doing? Two, hasn't it already been proven by science that, yeah, you definitely will see something, but it's a hallucination from looking at something in the dark?
Yeah,
Right?
I believe that guys in lab coats pulled out a lab
Don't forget the beakers.
and some beakers.
Burners.
They scienced
Mhm.
they scienced all
Mhm.
over it, all over this urban legend.
Are you mocking me? Because I
No.
am being truthful
I know you are. And I don't know.
and
I don't know.
sincere.
I don't know. I have not read anything about that. I have no doubt. I feel like you've maybe mentioned that to me before at some point about something else. I
It
don't
was
know.
right after I told you the story about when I was a kid and I did Bloody Mary and I got scratched across the face.
Seriously though, did you ever do it?
Oh, of course I did. I
You
was,
did? I was always
of
too
course I
scared.
did. Listen, I was, grew up in a very Christian household and it was one of the most terrifying things I'd ever done as a child, but I had to
Mhm.
know. And nothing happened. Mm.
Okay, how many times did you think that you needed to say her name?
I want to say 3, but I don't know if I'm just assuming that it's 3 because of Beetlejuice. I don't know.
I know, I think that's sort of now just automatically 3 of anything.
Or
Like,
Candyman. I don't know. Like, it's always 3.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so it can go because of course, then I was very interested in I was like, where did that even come from? I'm not familiar with the history of it. I just know that it was one of those games that we used to challenge each other to play as kids.
Right. It
Like
was
we
the
always did
urban
this,
legend.
yeah, like the stiff as
My,
light as a feather, stiff as a board.
that's stiff as a board.
Yeah.
Or like porn in the woods. It's the same thing.
That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah,
All of
that's
which
right.
works except for Bloody Mary.
Yeah. But historically, the divination ritual encouraged young women to walk up a flight of stairs backwards, holding a candle and a hand mirror. As they gazed into the mirror, they were supposed to glimpse a view of their future husband's face. There was,
Ew.
however, a chance that they would see a skull or the face of the Grim Reaper instead, indicating that they were going to die before they would have the chance to marry.
Listen, ladies, that's not a bad thing.
Which one are you hoping for?
Good luck either way.
But now it's kind of all over the place. It's usually 3 times, but sometimes it's up to 47, which seems yeah,
Who
of course
has
it
that kind of
doesn't work
time?
because no one's doing it 47 times.
Okay, but 47 times, you're going to see something because you're focusing intently on something that's not there, and your eyes are going to play tricks on you.
Right.
Because it's 47 times. Like, stare into the mirror for a solid minute with the lights on, and you're not going to be pretty. You're going to be terrified of what you see after a while.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of acid.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess how some of these ladies who walked backwards up the stairs holding a candle and a hand mirror. I'm gonna guess how they died, which was falling down the stairs
in a house fire. That's right.
In a house fire. Yeah. Oh, she must have seen the skull, man. No other explanation.
Because the guy they were gonna show her was awful.
Okay. There is another legend. It's a modern legend of Hanako-san in Japan, and it strongly parallels the Bloody Mary mythology, which I didn't really get into.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't. No.
You're gonna tell me about it. You just want to know that there was one.
No, it was just very similar because I was like, all right, we just went through the Bloody Mary thing. I don't need to reiterate it. Sure.
What? Okay. So were there comments of people being like, "Oh yeah, I got scratched in the face too. I'm also a grade teacher," and
weirdly enough, all of the comments are from elementary school teachers. It's a strange turn of events.
To jail, all of you. What are you doing?
Let's see. Okay. Somebody had an experience like that. I played classical guitar and had those little tuning pipes that sounded like a harmonica. I remember being in the living room alone at home and the thing started blowing a note by itself. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, this was in response to after they did the ritual. Nothing happened, but then later on at night, this happened.
Yeah.
Thumbs down. Let's see. We did have a Candyman reference. Sort of calling Candyman in the same procedure. So as a teenager, a friend and I called Candyman in my first floor bathroom. Afterward, that room never felt right to me, and I would not go in there if I was home alone. I hope it was just me being paranoid.
Yeah, it was. Because you were a child. What else?
Okay, this comment is just good. I feel like I could say ham sandwich multiple times in the mirror and something will happen. That's how terrified I am of bathrooms because of that stupid urban legend. Thanks for sharing.
I'm going to do that tonight. Be haunted by a ham sandwich.
Seriously. No. How bad could that be?
There's nothing in the comments about how Bloody Mary was like, it's a hallucination. Like, it's literally, they've done stuff about this. Listen, I wasn't prepared to back up my thesis, so I don't know what to tell you.
Well, here's a true story. In 8th grade PE, the boys all went into the locker room and did this. They were taking a video and the lights would not come back on. The phone turned off. All the girls could hear them screaming from the locker room. They tried to come out, but the door was locked on the inside. The PE teacher ended up getting them out. The video from the phone was completely gone. I'm now 28 and it still makes me wonder what happened in there. They
I'll
played
tell
a
you what
trick.
happened. Yeah. That's a really funny PE teacher is what happened.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kudos.
Oh, there's a twist on it. When I was a kid, the version in my school was something like spitting in the toilet, flushing, then looking in the mirror and saying Bloody Mary 3 times. I can't remember
What?
exactly, but I do know that it somehow involved flushing the toilet.
Ugh. Okay.
I know this for sure because I never actually tried to do it, but I was terrified of flushing the toilet for like 3 years. Which meant I either flushed and ran out of the bathroom as fast as my little legs could go, or just didn't flush at all. My mom was not happy with whoever told me about it.
Right. Children. Jesus.
Oh, that was so okay. That was so good. So good.
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing because I'm done with this. I'm done with you, Bloody Mary. How many times have I said it? Does it count if I don't say it in a row?
No, it does. No, of course it doesn't. It has to be in a row. Those are the rules, Tressa. Come on. What is this, your first day?
Where? And
Oh,
yes.
here. I don't know. I didn't have an exact location in mind.
Fair. What else you got? Give me another story. I'm sick of Bloody Mary.
All right. So this was from about 4 days ago. I fear I encountered a skinwalker in my garage and my cat protected me. I don't know if this is in the right sub, but I have so many questions and I need to get this off my chest. For context, I was poor last year and moved back into my mom's house. I have 2 cats with my partner and we live in the basement now. My mom also has 2 cats, so there's 4 indoor-outdoor cats walking around this house. One cat is my soul cat. Oh. I have literally never connected with any animal the way I do with her. I park on the driveway and often get home around 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. For the last few months, I felt like something is watching me and following me every single time I park and walk into the garage at night. 4 nights ago, I felt it so strong and I kept looking behind me a little more than I normally do. I was almost to the door in my house when I saw it. It was a weird humanoid-looking thing on all 4s walking in between my mom and sister's cars. I only saw it for a couple of seconds, but it was moving towards me and I froze. I blinked and it was gone. All of a sudden, my soul cat was on the other side of my mom's car, running towards me and trying to come inside the house. The idea of it being a skinwalker popped into my head, but I genuinely thought I was going crazy. For the last 3 days, I was just thinking I was going crazy. I was crying to my partner last night about how scared I am that I'm losing my mind. He looked up a chupacabra on Google Images and asked me if it looked like that. Immediately to chupacabra.
Yeah.
Really.
The fakest of all the cryptids? Like what?
Yeah.
Was it a dog with mange? Is that what you saw?
Yeah. I saw one photo and told him it looked kind of like that, but had nasty skin and was more humanoid. He then searched skinwalker and I saw the images and genuinely started sobbing and hyperventilating on the spot because I saw exactly what it looked like.
What was it a picture of? A skinwalker?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
I then spoke to a friend and he told me about cats being spiritual protectors, and now I'm convinced what I saw was real and it only went away so fast because my cat came to the rescue. Any insights on what I should do? Does anyone know any information about cats versus cryptids? I would absolutely watch that show. I'm
Heck yeah,
genuinely
right.
so much more afraid of this thing being real and following me than if I was going crazy. So,
What is your take on that?
listen, I have provided you. I am all about cats being connected spiritually, right, to the other side.
No, 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 no. I don't care about the cat. What is your take on what she saw?
Listen. I don't know. I don't think it's like wandering around like really close to a house. That seems weird.
I also
But
don't think it would just disappear if she blinked, but
right,
she
right.
obviously got spooked by something.
Yeah, clearly there was something going on. I don't know where they're from, or where this actually occurred.
Nothing in the comments about it?
No, no. And I'm looking again just to make sure. Let's see. Oh, nope, I lied. Here we go. I'm in the front range of the Rocky Mountains in Colorado. I drive 20
Oh,
minutes. I can drive 20 minutes and be in the mountains. I mean, it gives a little bit
that
more
where,
credence.
I mean, I don't, isn't Colorado where Steve Berg saw the weird pixelated thing?
Oh, I think so. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I mean, Colorado and all those mountains has got to be filled with stuff we can't even comprehend, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, and you go south of that and you're in Utah, and just that's where wild things happen, is just in Utah.
Oh, that's where the wild
Um,
things are?
yeah, that's where the wild things are. That's where they live.
Mhm.
I
Hmm.
cannot tell you exactly where.
Hmm.
They will be very upset.
Hmm.
Yeah. Making a lot of
All right.
literary references here tonight, but that's all right. A lot of kids' books thrown in there, and I like it.
Listen, I haven't read since, so that's all I got.
All
Okay,
right.
but listen,
Yeah.
I don't think that was a skinwalker, knowing just what I've heard. But I also have absolutely no idea what that was. And I do believe she saw something. And I
Yeah.
find it fascinating.
Yeah. Especially in that range, because so northern Utah, like that whole, I don't know, that whole area, like, well, the entirety of Utah sort of definitely gives me all sorts of paranormal vibes and whatnot. And
Is Utah where you saw the rake-like thing?
yeah, yeah, in
Yeah.
Arches. So,
Yeah.
and that's also where, Skinwalker Ranch is, and what is it, the Frog Ranch as well. That's what it is, right? Yeah. So I don't know, and we all know that. Yeah, we all know that weird stuff happens by national parks. I got distracted by the comments there. Listen, but I love the idea of a cat guarding against supernatural beings. Like there's always something weird going on there with cats, that
Yeah,
is.
I don't know. Mm, mm.
Listen.
My ambivalence towards cats knows no bounds. That's all I gotta say.
I'm saying that there's something a little off about my cat, but also
Did you send me a picture of your
I
cat?
did
Is
send
that
you a
what that
picture of my cat,
was?
because I'm imagining this guy going up against a skinwalker, and I don't think he's winning.
Oh, dang it. There we go.
Not winning.
No. And what I was typing to you before you told me why you sent me that was,
Uh-huh.
if that guy had fingers, he'd be flipping you off. He does not care. Nope.
Yep. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, and here's some other comments. Non-paranormal monsters are here as well.
Wait,
There
what? No,
are
what?
what?
Huh? What, like people? What does that mean,
No.
non-paranormal monsters?
Well, I'm in the middle of it. Last fall, a mountain lion killed and ate like a deer 20 feet from my front door.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it wasn't a mountain
So,
lion, though.
yeah, but you don't know. Mountain lion with mange, who knows? You know?
It
Yeah.
didn't sound. Can you go back to the description quickly, or is this going to take a minute for you to find it? Because it did not
No, I
sound
can
like
go back.
anything with mange.
Yeah. Um, let's see. It was a humanoid looking thing on all fours
Uh,
walking in between my mom and my sister's cars. I only saw it for a couple of seconds. So,
uh-huh. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a mountain lion. Humanoid? Get
hmm,
out of here.
hmm, hmm. I don't know, man. I don't know. So, there's yeah, people are posting the photos of rakes. Um,
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. But
mhm.
the kicker, the one thing that I can't get past is it disappeared when she blinked. I don't understand that part at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, let's see. There's also the gnarly large coyote small bear with mange or other skin conditions. They look very
Humanoid.
sickly. They can look oddly
Mm.
humanoid underneath the coats, especially when the only large size mammalian predators with no fur most of us ever associate with are other people. So
Nah, not buying it. Mm.
well, I don't know. I like it. I like the stories of the Skinwalker a great deal.
I do
Partially
too.
because they freak me out so much. Like that
Right.
legend is
And I'm saying mangy animals are not humanoid. That's why I'm saying nah.
yeah. Did you see the images of the sloth bears going around like a few years ago?
The giant ones?
Yeah, well, no. They're black and they have sort of like tan around their eyes and like their ears. And they
I don't
look
think I did.
creepily human. They really do. Like there was a couple of them with mange and they look, yeah,
Like they were gonna steal some picnic baskets.
exactly like they were going to steal some picnic baskets.
Those damn bears.
Okay, now this next story I thought might be of interest to you. Because I don't know, I feel like you know a little bit more about, or at least have heard a little bit more about this sort of thing.
Let's
This
go.
was from 6 days ago. My experience, no clipping out of reality. Now, I didn't know what this meant at all. Do you know what this means?
Listen, I don't want to hear about it if I'm wrong in the comments. Shut your mouth. But I think it's a video game term where it's like you just stop existing from one place and go to another. Am I
Yeah.
wrong?
No, that's exactly right. It was sort of started with that and back rooms, especially more
Right.
specifically.
Super fun movie, by the way, if you haven't seen it.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Was it good?
It's fun. It was
Okay.
fun.
All right. All right. That's fair. But it's usually referenced now, taken out of the video game world and into sort of falling through like the Matrix sort of situation, like in the liminal space kind of deal.
Sure.
All right. So I was about 8 years old. My mom had called me downstairs for dinner. I put down my video game and started running down the hall to wash my hands, bouncing off the walls like Sonic the Hedgehog hitting a bumper. After I was done washing my
Rings
hands,
flying everywhere.
I think I already know what happened. After I was done washing my hands, I bounced off the wall to go down the stairs, except for I fell through and never hit the wall. It was like when you think a step is there and you miss it. I remember being in a bright white room, like the loading room in the Matrix. Apparently, almost immediately I felt a comforting presence behind and heard, "You're not supposed to be here." Said in a fun and comforting way, not like I was trespassing, but let's find your
Uh-huh.
parents kind of way. Like imagine your
Oh
favorite stuffed
man.
animal put up high someplace. How'd you get up there? Kind of banter.
I thought he said, never mind. Imagine your favorite stuffed animal putting a pie someplace, is what I thought he said. That's a weird scenario, but I guess I can imagine that.
It makes me happy that you just were willing to roll with it.
Absolutely, Jenny. That's why I'm here.
It's Teddy and his pies. Then I was back in the bathroom where I started. I can't explain the sudden realization that I was back. It spooked the life out of me as I ran screaming and crying like I had just seen a ghost. My mom believed me because I was quiet and then just boom, crying like never before, running into her arms. I had always thought I walked into a ghost, but with backrooms, I started to consider the possibility of no clipping.
I don't love the term no clipping because I feel like it feels cheap. I don't know how to say it better, but it just feels like it's a lot of like the Matrix stuff. It's like it feels like you're taking something from popular media and trying to make it real. When if we talked about it in like, okay, maybe I'm stretching a bit, but if we talked about it like it was quantum physics, people would take it more seriously or at least think about it more. But using no
Oh,
clip and Matrix, it just feels, I don't know, I don't like it. But as science has proven, listen, I'm a scientist now. There are no solids. Everything is it's all expendable, whatever, blah blah blah. I don't know what this kid did. I don't know what happened with this kid, but I believe something happened. That's all I'm saying. Ugh.
well, I kind of believe that he was bouncing off of walls and perhaps knocked himself out. My experience from people running into walls is
Yeah.
usually it ends in them injuring themselves or knocking themselves out for a few seconds.
But Jenny, what child would actually do that? You're not making any sense.
Mm-hmm. You're right, because children oftentimes have the grace and physical control to avoid accidents.
Okay, I hear your hypothesis and your rationale of what could have happened to a
Wow.
child.
We are going full scientist.
What could have
Wow.
happened to a child with his head nearly so close to the wall as he's jumping towards it. The golden rings fly off him like Sonic the Hedgehog when he gets knocked all over the place. However, I would also like to hypothesize that he went into another dimension, and I like that, so I'm going to think that. Okay, thank you.
I don't know, but I'm going to need you to use the framework of the scientific method for the remainder of the show. Thank you.
Oh, I made it up just now, so I know that I can. I've already forgotten what it was.
It sounded really good, though. You were
Oh,
doing
thank
great.
you.
Yeah, you're doing
Thanks.
phenomenally. Okay. Okay, so one commenter, wow, that's different from things I've heard before. Makes you wonder if it doesn't lend credence to the whole we live in a simulation thing. Like, what if you truly no-clipped out of the designed parameters of our world? Or was it a spiritual barrier and you found yourself in another dimension, that human senses couldn't fully comprehend. The fact that whatever entity spoke to you was kind. Oh, the fact that whatever entity spoke to you was kind is nice, like a nurturing thing that smiled down on you and gently put you back into the proper reality. Did you feel anything touch you or hear you or any other words spoken? And do you remember if the speech was audible or if it was just kind of piped straight to your mind? Things like this really make you wonder if what we perceive as reality is actually just our little corner of a massive and staggering complex of various planes of existence. Okay. And original posters said, it felt more like an aura of someone than anything physical. I just knew it was there behind me. It all happened so fast, but it felt like it was slow motion at the same time. It was like a chuckle. What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here vibe directly in my head, but still behind. And instantly I was in the dark bathroom I had just left. Like I can remember the bright white room and suddenly the dark bathroom in an instant, like I rebooted there. I heard a different voice much later in life, about 9 years ago. I just learned my sister was pregnant and she was scared and wanted to not be pregnant. I heard a voice from above. It sounded fatherly, like a golden lion. It was authoritative, loving, and commanding, and told me, Paul, protect that child. Like I had never heard that level of inspiration before. And she did end up having the child because I convinced her she'd be okay. Like the first voice was silver and youthful. The second was golden and elderly.
What if... I forgot what I was going to say. I feel like that. What if both are true? What if he was just a stupid kid that knocked himself out, and his guides were like, "You idiot, get back there."
Yeah, this is a great comment. Your leg gave out, giving the feeling like your leg went through the wall. You smacked your knee or something else hard and were briefly unconscious. I fell unconscious 3 times between the ages of 6 and 11. The first 2 were from hitting the base of my spine. The third was just extreme blood pressure head rush. My first time, I was still partially aware and could hear voices around me while I was out.
Oh, you know what? Hey, funny story.
Yeah.
Brief backstory. I had my tooth pulled last week, and since I did that, I cannot eat solid foods. And you know what sucks to eat for a week straight is not solid foods. So I just did not. I was like, I'd rather just not eat. So
smart.
Yeah, I mean, why force myself to choke something down?
Did you come up with a hypothesis first? Did you go through the gather your evidence, conduct your experiments? Did you have a control group?
No, the control group is me. I am the control and the other group.
And the variable. Okay.
So, like 2 days ago, I was having a hard time doing anything because my blood sugar had tanked hard. And kids, eat your food. And I was in the shower. It was one of the hardest showers. Just like soaping myself up hard. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna faint. And everything went white. And I kneeled on the shower in the tub, and I just sat there for a while, and everything went white. And if I didn't get down, I would have fainted. And then somebody would have said, "What are you doing here? Get out of here." So yeah, I think this kid just knocked us out. In conclusion,
I just
Listen, it's a cautionary tale, is what I'm saying.
It is a cautionary tale. I'm also going to take this opportunity. You dum-dum. I live like 25 minutes away from you. Been very happy to bring you soup. Please don't pass
I'm
out
sick of
places
eating
because
soup. I
because you
have one more sip of soup. I am going to
but
inhale
you
into my
love
lungs and
soup.
drown myself.
But you love-
Not anymore. Can I deal? Oh, yogurt? No, thank you. I've had enough in my lifetime in the past week. Thank you. No.
I just I don't even know.
So, yeah, eat your soup and your protein shakes and drink your
Yeah.
Gatorade.
Yeah,
Heal your
here's what you
body.
should not do is stop eating. That's not
Oh,
it doesn't
listen, it's so
okay.
hard. I didn't want to do it. It was gross. Everything tasted the same. It was yucky.
I know.
Why does this broccoli and cheddar soup taste like liquid onions? I don't want that.
Okay.
Ugh. Why is it chunky? It's not supposed to be. Why? What is this lentil soup with? No, it's supposed to be curry. Not. What are you doing? You guys are bad at soup. What?
Nothing. I'm glad that we have come to the end of our soup episode.
We'll see.
Next week we're gonna rate sandwiches.
Maybe if I'm lucky.
Right. If you're eating solid food or just eating again. It's great. How did Tressa die? She drowned in the shower because she didn't eat and she made herself pass out.
I think that's a universal human issue and not just me. So it's fine.
All right. That is it for
Should
our
we
third
end this
installment.
show?
We probably should because that's the end of our third installment of the Paranormal Reddit. And I don't know where else to go after soup.
Neither do I. That was the problem. What do I do now? What am I supposed to eat? Pasta sauce on its own with no What am I? What am I eating? Just salsa? Drinking salsa? What are we doing?
Isn't that just tomato soup though?
Not yet. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
I'm angry about it.
You were clearly very upset and very angry about it.
Oh. Sorry, I got heated.
You did. You know, and there are some delightful recommendations in the comments, like Jello. Jello.
When was the last time you ate Jello by choice?
Pudding. Pudding is delicious.
The worst texture? Do you have anything that's gelatinous and maybe phlegmy that I could eat?
Listen, you just live in a tiny, 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 tiny food world. It's a tiny food world. It's a very tiny food world. Next time, if there is a next time where you cannot eat solid food, I will get some taquitos for you, and we will figure out how to get you to eat them.
Make me a taquito smoothie.
I will make you a taquito smoothie.
Okay, deal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where to put this in the conversation, but I just want to mention aspects. Delightful gelatinous food full of meat and vegetables.
I'm glad that we did not end the episode until that. So please join us next week when we will be talking about sandwiches. And then last minute, maybe mention spam. Who knows?
I've never had spam. I really wanted to just end the episode there and run the theme song at the end, but I figured we should say, hey, go to our website. And Jenny, it was so nice to have you on the show. It was such a pleasure. I love to have you. And thank you so much for having me on. It's my favorite show to do.
Yeah. Thank you. Maybe you can
yeah.
come back like next week.
Oh, I would love that. Yeah, I'll check my schedule. I'll have my secretary contact you.
Perfect.
So everybody, until next week, thanks for joining us at the Monsters Lounge.